Hello again, and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on Sector Breach. Now, this is because of the way that the Conqueror set is. This is going to be the fastest way with the instant repair. I guarantee you, instant repair. And I'm actually going to give you two ways to do it. The first way that I'm showing you here I have, and I'm going to give you all the details, okay? I have two Scorchers and one laser tank. I've been doing this with laser tanks at level 1 all the way until now. Laser tanks are level 10. You do not need the laser tanks. The only reason I have the laser tanks in here is because it speeds it up. Because the laser tanks do more damage than even though they take a little bit of damage, that means that the Scorchers take a little bit less damage. This is less than a minute per platoon. The difference that I've made here, now I do have the free boosts on, but this works without the free boosts too. I do have the free boosts on because I've got all these metals down here that I'm not using. Now the key to this is, you noticed I started one fight and then I went to a second fight and then I went back to the original fight. The reason I went back to the original fight was so that it was going to be done first. I get the free repair, I exit, and now I go immediately back into the second fight. This way, you don't have to do any repairing on the map. All right, this saves you time. We'll do it again. I'll show you. I have 2 to 3 fights going on at any given moment, but make sure that you have them spaced apart so that you can do like this one. Okay, this is going to complete the set. This is a number 1 base. I'm going to start the battle and I'm going to leave. Now, what I have is 2 Scorchers in every platoon, not 3. 2 Scorchers in every platoon and one laser tank. If you don't want to use the laser tank, you'll get instant repair as well. It'll just take a few seconds longer per base. Um, but only have 2 Scorchers per platoon. Use 3 platoons. Surround the base on one side if you can, or you can circle the base. It doesn't matter. The way I'm doing it is I'm surrounding it on one side because sometimes the base is up against a mountain or something like that. Now, um, the key is to go back to the first battle after you uh, um, release the second battle. Go back to the first battle because the first battle is going to finish first, and then you're going to get your instant repair inside the base, right? This, so you don't have to individually click on every one, right? You're going to exit and immediately go to the second battle, okay? And that way it's instant repair. You don't have to do any going back to the base. You don't have to do anything. This is the fastest way. If you will notice, we've just done 4 bases in 2 minutes. So it's very, very fast. We're now at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? And this fourth base is done. So in 5 minutes, we're going to do 8 bases. This is guaranteed instant repair, guaranteed fast, guaranteed no going back to your base, no guaranteed not to take any damage. Um, I've told you everything that I'm using, and it's the same exact thing if you only use 2 Scorchers. You only need 6 units to do this. I'm using 8 just because I have extra units on the base, and I'll show you where it comes in handy sometimes. Like sometimes you'll be doing 2 battles right next to each other, and one of your platoons gets stuck in the first battle, and you can't use it on the second battle. So that's why it's helpful to have a couple of extra platoons on the map. Um, but you won't take any damage. This is a level 3 base right here. Now, I am using my hero in my number 3 base, okay? You don't have to do that. I've done it with just the regular scorchers. It's instant repair. Two scorchers per platoon, and it does not matter what side you come in from. You don't have to come in from the right. I'm just doing something so fast, I just get in the habit of doing it from one side. But I've done it from the top, I've done it from the left, I've done it from the bottom. This is the very best way to do it. Two scorchers per platoon. Now, if you want to make it a little bit faster, then add in one laser gun. The laser tanks have more range, and once they get to 10, they have even more range. Ideally, I would like the laser tanks not to take any damage, but they are taking damage from going through the firebrand fire. Also, the level 10 laser tanks can do the the other bases, the Conqueror bases, however, it takes repair time. And so I found that I'm making more XP by doing these bases. Notice that you have to get back to that second base. Sometimes, if you've got all your platoons lined up and everything, you might want to delay the attack on the second base just for a second so that you're not having your platoon uh, on the map where it needs to be individually clicked on. I hate doing that. I don't ever want to do that. So um, I've done all the bases several times to show you that this is a extremely fast way to do um, massive amounts of XP very, very quickly. As a matter of fact, I've been shocked at how quickly it is. Now, see, I should have started this attack on the left first, but I accidentally started the attack on the right first, and that caused one of my platoons to get locked up. And I just wanted to show this to you so that you could see um, when I go to do my next base, one of my platoons is already locked up. See how I accidentally locked up 4 platoons? So this is why sometimes it's helpful to have another platoon on the map. Also, the level 1 bases, sometimes I just do them with 2. So I'll have 3 bases going at the same time. You'll learn what is best for you depending on the level of your units. My Scorchers are level 20. My Vesuvius is level 20. And my laser tanks are now level 10. They just got to level 10 a minute ago. So that's why they're hanging out a little bit further behind the um, um, the Scorchers. So now we're back to the other battle that began first. You want to not get distracted. You want to make sure you get back to the other battle so that the first battle, now they all clear in about the same amount of time. The number 1 base is a little bit faster than the number 2 or the 3. So keep that in mind as you set up which base you're going to attack next. If you're going to attack a 1 and a 3 together, start the 1 first, leave, go do the 3, and then you're guaranteed to come back to 1 being done first. Here's a level 3, and it's almost done. So the way that I'm showing you here is 2 bases at a time. Like I said, if you're very careful in the way that you set it up, you can do 3 bases, but you have to sort of spread them out a little bit more. You don't want a base to finish when you're not in the base. You want to be in the base. Um, and I guess that's it right here. Now, if you just saw, uh, I think we are on base 9 and 10 right now, going to 9 and 10. Or this might be, let's see, that was 8, 9, 10. This is 11 and 12. So this will be 12 bases in, let's see where we're at right now. We are now at under 10 minutes. So you're doing them very, very fast. And if you consider that you've got 60 minutes in an hour, you can do a lot of bases. And you've got 2 hours, I'm sorry, yeah, 2 hours on your um, what do they call it? Top shelf. You've got 1 hour on It's Electric. Now, I typically have been using It's Electric. I just noticed it ran out. I don't think that the slow mo will help you much. Put on It's Electric, and then I prioritize as far as the boosts go. The free boost, I prioritize the two silver ones over the two bronze ones, and that's it. Um, you definitely get the idea, but you do not need the laser tanks at all. This does exactly the same thing without the laser tanks, except it takes just a few seconds longer per base. Not that much quicker, but I like using the laser tanks personally. Um, do it however you want, but in me just showing you this, I promise you two laser tanks in two scorchers in three platoons get the job done with instant repair every single time. And this is the fastest way to do it. So good luck, guys. Hope it helps. Bye.